That is me, right? Damn, you walk all that way?
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
If I just keep downing them, am I gonna get drunk on the job?
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheeks.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions, they always need answers.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step,
Jeez.
man. The ladies, they
30
love
chinion? Bro, I make 1 chinion per shift, per case. That's too much chinion. Alright, let's talk to the butterfly.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera, dragonfly, late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
Is this...
Pour me one.
That's,
Just one?
One, but one good one.
that's Hawker's bark, not Hawker's syrup. I see.
Does this badge mean anything to you? Excuse me, pal.
I made it. I escaped.
Hey, you.
Excuse me.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things and will cut a wonderful deal for fairness.
What? I'm
Thanks
so
for your time.
confused. I thought for sure. So I was right, and that was Hawker Circle.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Pour me one.
No,
Just
stop drinking. We need to ask questions.
Excuse me, pal. McCoy, LPD. Does this badge mean anything to you?
Okay.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
All right.
Are you taking any drugs?
Nobody's talking to me. Maybe it's a trench coat.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it. You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
And I couldn't... There's gotta be some clue or something here.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic.
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood, and that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million.
Shit. Guess that's it. That's the interaction I was looking for. Let's upload what we know.
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called Kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the Kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now,
Specials, huh?
all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grab Test Lab.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoy Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Shit. That would have been nice to have when I went there. Not the face, the armband.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk, like the cheap...
Shut up, McCoy. What's this?
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Motherfucker. A lot of this stuff would have been nice to have. Show me what's in that other pocket, man. Maybe. I feel like that armband is pretty. There's something identifiable about it. Got it. Finally, Jesus.
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yeah, right into 7, man. Jeez. Need. I guess the armband isn't anything.
Run sitter crime scene.
And I never did find a single thing in this picture.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Laboratory.
Where's the guy? Where's he at? I hear you in there slurping coffee.
Ground floor. Lockup.
Who are you?
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I don't know them.
Were they together?
They seemed to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh?
Oh. I don't think I ever said anything about explosives.
I got some more questions for you. A lot of people involved in your cause? Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk. You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Laboratory.
See if this guy's up now. Nope, he still isn't up.
Roof.